Welcome to our 5 on 5. I'm pleased to be joined today in studio by Oregon Tech President Dr. Nagi Naganathan. Dr. Naganathan, great to see you. Thanks for coming over.
Thank you, Craig. Thank you for having me here today.
It's a great time at Oregon Tech, and I understand you are now actually the longest serving president of any public university in Oregon. Been in this role for almost 6 years now, and I have to point out, in a pandemic, so I think the last 2.5 years counts as double, so you're coming up on a decade in my eyes. It's been an exciting fall with your Boeing announcement just this month. How did that come together?
Well, it is a culmination of an effort that has come together over many decades, I would say. So I have to salute those members of our faculty and others that worked on creating this partnership with Boeing. We have been teaching employees of Boeing in Seattle for many years now. Also, we had the Oregon Manufacturing Innovation Center program where Boeing was the lead industry partner. All these things over time we have conversations, and then recently this purchase agreement arrangement came about, the possibilities. Wouldn't that be great if our students can have that experience right in Klamath Falls, guided by Boeing engineers on actual Boeing projects? So it's a very exciting endeavor. We are hoping this will help us create new programs in aerospace and aeronautical in the future and create additional opportunities for our students.
Very good. So what else is happening right now as we wind down on 2022 at Oregon Tech?
Well, there are always new things going on. First of all, in terms of programs, we have created some new programs since the last time you and I met, Craig, which is in terms of data science and cybersecurity. We have kicked off some new programs. We have, of course, the Oregon Manufacturing Innovation Center. When I spoke with you last time, it was more of an idea on paper. We had about 7 industries interested. Today, it's about 40 multinational industries that have come together. Of course, with our statewide mission, we are able to work with it, and we are the host. It is in Scappoose. And more recently, of course, I just mentioned we just talked about the Boeing Collaboration Lab in Klamath Falls. So I guess the caption is Boeing comes to Klamath Falls. That's an exciting endeavor for our students. And there are many other new things underway. For example, we also, as you know, have health programs. We have the marriage and family therapy program that is underway, a professional writing program, etc. But in addition to this, we have new facilities. We have a brand new engineering complex that we have just started. It is really built for innovation. It is not a traditional classroom. Also, we have a new science laboratory building, largely science laboratories, that is going to come online next year. We have a new residence hall because of our first-year students are increasing in numbers. We are very happy to be a destination for families and young students wanting to study professional programs. We are happy to have them at Oregon Tech.
A lot going on. I appreciate you coming in. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll have much more with Dr. Naganathan in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with the Oregon Tech School President, Dr. Nagi Naganathan. Dr. Naganathan, last year Oregon Tech became the first college in Oregon history to have its faculty go on strike. The Faculty Senate even called for your resignation. Is that just part of the back and forth of the negotiation process, or have you made any changes to the way you're interacting, or you and your administration are interacting with faculty?
Well, certainly those things happen. Sometimes you agree to disagree, and there were a few disagreements as we tried to converge on the first ever faculty contract for Oregon Tech. And of course, in the pandemic world, we had to do everything by Zoom. That created its own additional disconnects. But the good news is now we do have a contract in place that is underway. It's being implemented. We have great relationships. I'm yet to have a tough conversation with anyone in terms of ongoing topics. We are looking at new initiatives all across the campus. So I think we are moving forward, and there are a lot of good things happening. Importantly, what it showed is that even with such disagreements, we continue to produce great results for our students. We had 2 historic high years in terms of degrees granted at Oregon Tech, both in the 21-22 year as well as in the 2021 year. That means we were focused on what is the most important thing, and they continue to get great jobs and the highest salary in the state of Oregon, north of $60,000. That is the average salary for our students. So we are delighted with what's happening for our students, and we are moving forward with new initiatives.
And your contract was extended this summer, an obvious vote of confidence from the school board. What's your vision for Oregon Tech now moving forward?
Well, we want Oregon Tech to be really known for what it is. We want it to be recognized as a world-class polytechnic that it is today, but it is not as well known. It's a hidden jewel. We don't want to leave it that way. Also, not only we want to create great professionals, help them graduate as great professionals, we want to nurture the leaders of tomorrow. So how do you create a holistic program and go about with new initiatives? One of the key elements of the vision is to be an industries university. It's not only about producing great graduates for the industry, it is also about becoming a surrogate lab for innovation. And our Boeing agreement is one great example of how innovation can happen differently in the post-pandemic world between the university and industry, and we want to do more of that. So there are newer opportunities in that domain.
And the school's celebrating a big milestone this year. What can you tell our viewers about that?
Well, this is the 75th anniversary of Oregon Tech. So as we celebrate our 75th anniversary, our theme is 75 years of applied learning. It's a great opportunity to say thank you to everyone that helped us get here. And the best way to say thanks is creating the next best 75 years. So there are lots of firsts happening. We have a special milestone this year. We are going to be awarding more than $1 million in scholarships to our students. Our scholar athletes are doing exceedingly well. We have been ranked in the top 3% in the nation by Georgetown University in terms of return on investment for our students and families. So we have a lot of great things to celebrate this year.
Exciting times, and we appreciate you coming over and doing this in person as well. Thank you so much, Dr. Nagi Naganathan.
Thank you very much.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.